Hello, I want to share with you some of my favorite apps, both branding apps and just straight up business apps that I use to run my business. I get asked this a lot, so I'm finally just going to compile it all into one nice, easy to watch video. So we're going to start with branding apps because let's be honest, it's a little bit more fun. So 5 of my favorite branding apps. I have a blog post on this as well, but I'm actually going to show you what these apps are or what these programs are and why I love them so much. So the first one is Canva. If you're not already using Canva, get on the Canva bandwagon unless you have a full-time graphic designer, which most of us do not. This is what the Canva portal looks like. You can see here, if I click on all of my designs, you can see how often I use Canva. You can also notice over here that I have some folders, and I have my graphic designer make Canva templates for me to serve me as I'm building out my social media graphics and that sort of thing. So here I have actual templates, and all I have to do is click on these 3 buttons, make a copy, and that's what I use when I'm making my Instagram graphics and my Facebook group graphics. I have one over here as well called the Upleveler Society. This one is more for Facebook, and then this one over here is really mostly for social media. So it's an idea if you're thinking about how you can maximize your time and your money, is to have a graphic designer create templates for you if you don't feel like that's your strong suit. So Canva is fantastic, great for making Pinterest graphics as well, really any kind of graphic you can imagine. The next app I love, this is called Mojo. This one is specifically for making animated stories, videos on social media, specifically stories, Instagram stories. It's also great for your Instagram feed. If you upgrade to the pro version, you can incorporate your logos and a couple of other jazzy things. You can resize any video you make just at the click of a button. But the free version is great as well, and I recommend starting with the free version to make sure you think you're going to use it enough for it to be a valid expense or a line item on your expense sheet. But love Mojo, love Mojo, makes everything look super legit. Planoly, this is my scheduling program for Instagram. You can pick whichever one you want to use. I happen to just really like Planoly. I like the way it looks. This is where I'm uploaded a bunch of imagery and graphics, and this is where I go in and I schedule all the captions. And Planoly also will tell you what time you should be posting, that sort of thing. So it's pretty fab. And then finally, Unsplash. This is a fantastic portal for free stock imagery. They do recommend that you credit the photographer, but lots and lots and lots of beautiful imagery in here. If you dig in, you're probably going to notice different brands who have been using Unsplash and you didn't even know it. Those are 5 of my favorite, that might have been 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-ish branding apps. Let's dive into some of my favorite apps for your business. Honeybook is the program I use for invoicing and documenting my client process and kind of moving people through the portal. There's also Dubsado. There's several programs that you can use. I also use QuickBooks for just basic accounting, but I use Honeybook for creating my processes and onboarding clients and just moving people through a really well-oiled funnel and kind of seeing like, where am I getting my leads? Where am I for the year? That sort of thing. Honeybook. Box is my storage of choice, my digital storage of choice, my cloud storage. It's very similar to Dropbox, except it's more affordable. And I went with Box 10 years ago and I have zero regrets. I've never run out of storage. Everything is triple backed up, and it's where I keep every single file you can imagine. Zoom, we all know Zoom by now. I don't think we need to go into details here, but Zoom is where I have all my virtual meetings. Asana is my planning, my project management program of choice. Again, there's several to choose from: Asana, Trello, several others. I used to use Monday. Back in the day, it was called Depulse. I've tried them all. I really do like Asana. I think Asana and Trello are equally great. Just pick one and stick with it. You'll see that we use it for any sort of process we have in our business. And I also use it for Instagram, for planning my content for Instagram. Here's a sneak peek. I like to look at this in board format, but of just what my Instagram planning looks like in Asana. Highly recommend it. Love it, love it. Loom, you're watching Loom right now. Last but not least, 3-minute mindfulness for when you need to take a big, giant breath. Hope that helps. See you soon.